Hey everybody, it's been a while. I thought I would just take a little quick stroll through my garden and let's just see how things are looking. Everything is really lush and grown a lot, and I've just been enjoying it. I haven't had to do too much watering lately because we've been getting a good bit of rain, and I've been enjoying it, and I know my plants have too. Oh, before I forget, I finally this week um, took my three trees that I had in containers. I finally planted them: the dogwood, the Washington hawthorn, and the crabapple tree. I put them on the other side of our driveway where we're having problems with bald spots where we don't have grass. I did get an estimate recently on how much it would cost to get these spots taken care of, and it was a little more expensive than I hoped it would be because um, the guy was also saying that he would need to cut some tree limbs that are hanging over some portions of the grass because it's keeping it shaded and the grass is not growing, doing very well. But anyway, what I've decided to do is just basically just put some ground cover in some of those areas. And I've told my husband that he'll have to stay off the riding mower with it. In the areas that we do cut over there, I will just have to use a push mower on it, which we don't have right now, but that's something that we can get um, when we need it. My little petunias right here are looking kind of pitiful. I've been keeping them dead-headed, but right now they're looking a little pitiful. Um, I'm trying to remember the last time I did. It was probably yesterday, but it doesn't look like it the way they're looking now. But when I keep them dead-headed, it looks really good. But I've kind of gotten a little behind doing that. I've been trying to keep my weeding caught up too. I've been doing better on it. Um, I still have a lot, not a whole lot that I want to do, but oh my goodness. Every time I come out here and I start pinching off or deadheading things, sometimes when I only use one hand and don't use my other hand to support, I end up breaking off a piece that don't want to, like this. But what I do is when that happens, I just take it in the house and put it in a cup of water and it flowers. Because I just hate to just throw it away. Um, so anyway, I know I'm not going to be able to deadhead all of this while I'm doing this video because that'll take up too much time and the video will be too long, and I'm trying to keep my videos shorter so I don't have to worry about taking up too much of anybody's time when they watch them. I know people have other things to do other than watch my videos. But anyway, I just want to show you back here. That's one of my holly trees right there that my friend gave me. And she gave me two, and one died, and this one looked like it's dead. But here's some more of my lilies that are blooming. That's one of the new peony bushes that I got when my husband weed-eated my other one. And you can see I've got daylilies. There's another one back there, but it hasn't bloomed yet. And then I've got that agapanthus. I don't know if I'm saying that right. That's right in there. That gets the purple flowers. And one on the other end, I think, gets purple and white. But see how everything is growing? This, of course, right here, this is a tree. And I was going to dig it up, but I might just leave it there. I mean, it's pretty and green, so it's not bothering anything. This right here is one of the plants that I bought, remember, at Lowe's on clearance. And look how tall it's gotten. Don't have any blooms on it, but it's gotten real tall. There's also too where my poppies are. They're not. I guess they're through blooming. They're not blooming now. And I've got these right here. I can't remember the names of these. With these beautiful burgundy and orange color flowers. My tall phlox right there. It's not as pretty as it was, but it this will bloom all summer and up to the weather gets cold. As a matter of fact, I cut it down last year and it just grew back tall again and bloomed all over again. There's my Gara back there, and then another one right there. And look at all these big buds that are on my lilies. I call them tricolor, that will have the orange and red and yellow flowers. Just look at the buds on those. It's just full of buds, and they're plump too, some of them. And then even two right here on this one. Look at those. My clematis, it doesn't get full blooms like what I see on a lot of people's. And I think that's maybe because I need to start fertilizing it more. But when it does bloom, the blooms are really, really pretty. I mean, I've got some weeds and stuff over there, some berry vines and stuff that I probably need to pull up, but some of them I just let them stay over in there. I've got some calla lilies are coming back right in there. I don't know if they're gonna bloom. I've been trying to remember to fertilize them. These are some of my newest calla lilies right here, and you can see those are real pretty still, those red ones. I've got some orange ones down there on the other end. They're not as pretty though to me as these, but my moms are doing really good. Most of them are coming back. All of them aren't. I think some of them died, but the ones that are coming back are really thriving. And here's some more lilies right here. And I think this is the one where I have that pretty dark pink official looking color mixed in with these orange ones here. Little blooms there, the clematis. And then let you see my petunias here. I'm trying to keep these dead-headed too. And then here's some things that I planted recently. Right here in this little container that I bought at Dollar Tree. I can't remember the names of these plants in here, but I bought, I think I had 6 individual ones that came together. And look like this one right here is kind of dying or shriveling up. But it may make it. I have some other plants that have done this, but I put some fertilizer on them and they just seem to perk right up. Look at my begonias, my yellow ones that I planted in containers recently. This is another little pot of succulents. I got this at a wedding shower that I went to recently. And I haven't moved it out of that little pot yet. I think that little container is cute. I'll probably take it out of that and put it in one of these other containers with some of these other ones. And there's another little container of begonias. And my succulents down here doing pretty good. Let's see what else I have here. My coral bells and the little vine that gets flowers on there that looks like periwinkles. And I've got more here, and I've got a couple of hostas in there. Some more begonias, yellow ones, and another one here. And this container here that I did, it's still growing. The primrose, it hasn't had any blooms in a while. I don't know if it's through blooming or not. I haven't done any research on that. And then there's my spiderwort, the one that was on the edge of the yard in the weeds, and I dug it up. It's not as pretty as it was initially, but It's still hanging in there. Oh, and I gotta let you see my butterfly bush that my friend gave me. I didn't think it was gonna make it, but that little thing is growing away. Oh, let me let you see my other flowers here too. Recently, when I moved my trees, I decided to plant some yellow gladiolus bulbs in this pot right here. I bought the bulbs at Dollar Tree, and there were 3 in each pack. I bought a pack of yellow ones, a pack of red ones, and I think a pack of pink ones. And I put the yellow ones in this pot. And then over here, I just want to show you this right here. This is some more succulents or sedum that I got at a wedding shower years ago that I went to. It was just a little pot, kind of like the one I just showed you up there on the porch rail in a little pot. And I put it in a bigger pot, and I moved it recently and put it in here. But I just want to let you see how much it's grown and how pretty it is. It gets these little yellow flowers on it. And look at my hollyhocks. I mean, they've really grown. I don't know if they'll bloom this year. I hope so. I was doing some research and where it sounded like they may or may not bloom this year, but at least they're perennials. If they don't, they should come back next year, and hopefully they'll bloom next year. But I hope they will this year. This is my biggest one so far, and then my next biggest one is down here. And I think I had 3 in all. I think one of the pots I gave my sister might have one in it. And here's another, right here too, is where I put, well, you know what, the rain has washed away what I had on my little markers, but that's okay. I think this was the red gladiolus that I put in here with the hollyhocks, 3 bulbs. And these, I think, are the pink ones I put in there. And just want to let you see, look how my things here are growing. These little things here are the little things that my friend gave me, and they were looking a little, not looking all that great when I planted them, but look at them now. They're doing good. And even this little plant right here, it's had a lot of new growth on it, a lot of little beautiful white flowers on it. And let me go down here. I got on my flip-flops, and this grass is wet, so it's kind of coming through the hole in my shoes. Oh, but here's my hummingbird plant that my friend gave me. I mean, look at how much it's grown. Look at all that growth. I mean, it's really going away, and I've got it in this little pot here until I find a good place to put it. And my little rose garden here is doing good. Even the one that I have up there on the side of the driveway is doing better because I've been fertilizing it as well too. But everything is not looking really pretty right now because it's been raining a lot and the rain's been beating down on it. And I guess I really should deadhead these roses. I don't do that as often as I should, but they're still pretty, even though they don't look that pretty now. And there's my crepe myrtles. And then I've got my plants down here. I know I have a black-eyed Susan, I think, here. That might be it. I can't remember. I think I have an echinacea down there. I've got something that's, and of course, my moms. Look at how tall they are. These are my yellow ones. And then I've got something, a plant that's right down in here that's behind these hosta leaves. And I may have to dig, see that right in there? I may have to dig that up, but because it needs sun. I usually try to keep the hosta leaves pushed back off of it. So I think it's getting some sun, but probably not as much as it should. And then here's my little tub. This got a whole lot of stuff growing in it. And look at my hibiscus. This is my white and pink one. And it has burgundy too. Look how tall it's gotten. And then my counter lilies too. And I've got more flowers that I planted there. That's my hellebore right back there in the back, behind those flowers that are sticking up out of the hostas. That's my hellebore. And that's another peony that I bought from Home Depot. Bought 3 the day that my husband weeded my other one down there. And then this little plant right here, remember this was another one that I rescued from the clearance rack at Lowe's. And it's grown a lot. Look at it. I've been keeping it fertilized too. It's growing away. It don't have a lot of flowers or anything on it, but it's real pretty and green. And I think this is my echinacea. Yeah, that's what that looks like right there. I can't remember what color it is. And now mine, I can't remember what color these look like. They were pinkish orange. The calla lilies, they're not as pretty as those red ones down there. And then my sedum here, it's just growing away. And then I put some sedum over in here. Some pieces that just fell off, and I just stuck them down in the soil. Look how they've grown. And this right here look like it's dead. That's supposed to be a perennial, but I may end up just taking that out of there and putting something else in. And this plant in the back, it did have a whole lot of beautiful blue flowers on it. I think because the sun's not been shining as much as it normally does. The blooms just aren't as pretty as they usually are. But then you can see what I have back there. I have daylilies, I have dianthus, the coreopsis, and that plant with the pink in it that's beside the red one right there. I don't know how to pronounce it. It starts with an A, Alstromia or something like that. And then my hydrangeas they're even blooming. Look at them. And then I've got some more stuff down here I planted recently. This is cherry phlox, I think is what that is. I got more daylilies. And these are my 2 recent new hostas that I planted. But this one is fading because it's not getting enough shade. This green one is still looking pretty good. And then I've got this sedum right here. There's a little piece that's popped off, so I'm just gonna stick it down in there in the soil and just let it take root. I could stick it somewhere else, but I'm just gonna stick it right there. And then here's some of my other things. More daylilies, more dianthus. It's another one of my little stepping stones that I bought from Dollar Tree. Remember, I bought 4. They only had 2 different designs, and I bought 2 of each. Just kind of scattered them. My little jasmine vine here, it's really growing. I actually have 2 here now. It's one here, and then that one there. These are my blanket flowers. And I was reading that the hummingbirds really like these. The hummingbirds, they like a lot of my flowers. And then, see how everything is just doing really good. I can't remember the name of this. I think this gets red flowers on it. And then, got my other stuff over in there. And I see now I've got a lot of weeds that have come up that I need to get rid of. And my 2 dogwood trees that I planted up here in the front yard, they both have leaves on them now. Initially just the one in the middle did, but now both of them do. And our flowering cherry tree is doing really well. It's so pretty out here at night when everything is lit up and glowing. This is a pretty hydrangea here. Let me give you a close-up view of that. Look at that. That is so pretty. It's puffy, looks like lace, very ornate. Then here too, those little ones, the little petals on there are just so pretty. Oh, and look at this. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at that. I just like how that looks. It's just so ornate. So, I guess that's going to be it for now. I like to come out here and just look at everything and see how it's doing. So, I guess that's it for now. So, y'all take care. Have a good evening and a wonderful week. Love y'all. Bye.